Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking all about Bridgerton Study. This was a collaboration with the IP Bridgerton, the TV show on Netflix, as well as Bath & Body Works. It was Bath & Body Works' first ever IP collab. It's very interesting to see if they're going to continue on with other Netflix series or there'll be other different shows that they may collaborate with. But anyway, we're going to be talking about the Bridgerton Study candle, which is what you guys voted on. If you're not aware, I have a YouTube community tabs page on my YouTube channel. This is where every week I post the 4 different candles available for voting and selecting. On the Wednesday, I do post on that community tabs page a list of 4 candles with their photos of candles that you guys can choose and vote on. And then by that Saturday, just a few days later, I will pick the most popular, the most voted on candle to burn and then come back with a review the following Wednesday. This week happens to be Bridgerton Study. Bridgerton Study is described as a smooth amber oak wood with dried orchids, which I can sort of understand. I've got the amber, I think I get the oak wood. I'm not sure if many of you guys remember me talking about this candle and comparing it to one of my fragrances from my collection, which is very, very expensive. It is a niche brand house, and we will get to that. To me, this is more than, books in a library. This is definitely, like I said, I get the oak wood, I get the amber, but I get like almost a tobacco, like a smoking room, a drawing room kind of smell, but with some dried winter fruits like plums or dates or things like that. And there's a sweetness to this as well. We will get to that, and I will tell you guys more about that fragrance, and I'll give you descriptions because this candle is about a 90% dupe for the perfume or the fragrance I'm going to share with you guys shortly. I still stand by that. It's definitely there. And as far as throw is concerned, this is a 10 out of 5 for throw, and it has been burning delightfully. As you are all aware, if you've been with Bath & Body Works or following me anytime, you know that where the part of a candle from Bath & Body Works gets tricky is where it's at right now at about the 50% mark and then down. You never know. And I will side note, spoiler alert for the end of the month, the other 2 Bridgerton candles that I have actually reviewed already that you guys have chosen, they were complete duds towards the bottom half. Like the last third were horrible burns, stinky, smelly, and I didn't like it. So I'm really hoping this will be a little different. I love the packaging on this. Is very regal. I think that they picked the great color combination. The blue is very masculine. It fits the era. The lids are beautiful. Again, I'm not here to really talk about the packaging. I'm not here to dissect that portion because I just don't care about packaging that much. What I do care about is my bang for my buck with a candle. Now, as it's burning right now, it's burning, like I said, super strong. The throw is enormous. Even Nelson, if you guys know my husband, he does not have a very good nose because he's been working on submarines for the last, 18 years. They are diesel submarines here in Canada. His nose is not the best. With that being said, I remember he came out one day. I think this was the first day I started burning this candle. He came out and he's like, oh my gosh, that is, whatever that candle is, it is strong. Even Nelson says it's strong. I don't know if he really enjoyed the scent as much as I am, because I'm going to give it, for me, my enjoyment of the scent is probably at a scale of 1 to 10. I would say this is a 9 out of 10 for me. It's not perfection, but I would absolutely get more of these. During the sale, I would probably buy 2 if I could, if they have them out, which I still think they have them available. So I'm going to guess that this might be part of the sale. I would buy 2 of them, one of them to burn and the other to freeze and chop up. And I will put a video above, a little card showing you guys how I do that. I really enjoy this candle. I definitely get like I said, the oak moss, the amber, but there's other notes. So here we are. This is Initio's Side Effect. Now this is an absolute divine fragrance. It's very expensive. This fragrance full price is over $350 Canadian. I post on my community page how much I felt that this candle was like 90% of this fragrance, and I still stand by that. I'm going to throw these little pictures up in the corner here. Initio Side Effect, the main accords are warm, spicy, rum, tobacco, cinnamon, sweet, and woody. The fragrance notes for Initio Side Effect is rum, tobacco, cinnamon, saffron, sandalwood, and hedyine. I'm not sure how to say that last word. You can sort of see where I'm coming from. You think of a study, you're like tobacco. rum, a little saffron, a little sandalwood, although the description here says oak wood and amber. I get the amber and oak wood. I would definitely say yes to cinnamon, yes to tobacco, yes to rum, but I would also add in, like, I feel always with initio side effect that there's like a dried winter, like a dried date or a dried fig or a dried plum or something like that. Very dark, sexy, dried, wintry kind of fruit. I really love this. And the two of them, like I said, that candle is exactly 90% close to the initio side effect. Before I introduce to you guys the 4 candles for next week's selection, I want to wrap this up saying I absolutely love this candle. It is gorgeous. It's sexy. It's kind of masculine, but I love it. I think this is a really close dupe for something that's very, very, very expensive. The burn is actually doing really, really well, burning fantastically, but we are at that 50% mark, and it's basically from here on out that I have concern. They tend to become duds towards the bottom half, but I will bring this forward. You guys will see my review at the end of the month with all of my empties that I always bring to you guys at the end of the month. So that's my review on the Bridgerton study. So now I'm just going to bring forward the 4 candles that we have for you guys to select. You can go to my community tabs page right now and you guys can place your votes. As you guys can see here at the top left, we have the caramel frappuccino. I'm also going to talk to you guys about the hot pink cocoa below it as well. They're from the same collection. It's because I'm starting to see other people in the States post about how it does sound like these ones might be coming back. So I really wanted to give ample opportunity for one of those two to be picked between now and when SAS actually happens, in the hopes that I can burn and give you guys a review, and then we'll see if I'm going to pick up some more. Let me know your thoughts down below too. Which one do you like better? Did you like the caramel frappuccino or the hot pink cocoa? On cold, the hot pink cocoa smells amazing. Of course, we have the sweet kiwi and star fruit on the top right. This was a selection last week. This is kind of the only really summery one, I guess, that I have available. And below it is Paris Cafe, which is a staple coffee scented candle from Bath & Body Works. I wish they would do more, although that caramel frappuccino, I know it's trying to be coffee, but it's just mostly caramel with essence of coffee, whereas Paris Cafe on cold is definitely coffee. That is my review for Bridgerton Study. Who else is watching the Netflix show? I just finished last night the last of the first 4 videos that they've released, and I guess the others will be released in June. I am loving it. The way they made the last episode end, I'm just like, oh, it's like, it just brings me back to the good television back in the day, that at the end of the season in May, they would always have cliffhangers, have you holding on all summer until like September when they would bring back the new season, like on Friends or Big Bang Theory. It's that good. If you're not into Bridgerton, I mean, I totally get it, but at the same time, it's a fantasy. It's just an era. It's an opulent era, and it's just kind of interesting to see the stories behind the writer, if you will. If you haven't seen it, you don't know what I'm talking about. If you have, you know what I'm saying. All right, you guys, that is everything. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to go to my community tabs page right now. I will have all those 4 candles up for selection, and then I will come back on Saturday at some point on my community tabs page and let you know which candle was the most voted on. As always, thank you so much for watching. Be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.